Welcome back. The humanitarian crisis in Ukraine is worsening. More than 1 million people have fled the violence in 1 week. UNICEF is on the ground working to reach vulnerable children and families. It's also scaling up its response in neighboring countries. Efforts include safe spaces along transit routes where mothers and children can access services. Let's find out more. I'm joined by UNICEF spokesperson Toby Fricker, live to us from Romania, close to the border of Ukraine. Toby, thanks for your time. We appreciate it. So UNICEF is warning that this could become one of Europe's largest refugee crises since the Second World War. That's absolutely worrying. Tell us about the situation on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. It is extremely worrying. Today and the last few days I'm currently in Romania, very close to a place called eNCA, which is one of the borders with Ukraine. And today the Danube River forms the border in the area where I was today. And we saw the ferry coming over pretty much every couple of hours, carrying between 500 to 800 people, mainly women and children. That ferry usually carries 200. So you can see how many people are clambering to get on to reach safety in Romania. The authorities here have been extremely good in terms of keeping borders open, supporting women and children arriving. But what we saw really were traumatized children, traumatized women arriving. What I'd say was a deep sort of sense of shock in terms of what's happened, and people who really could not believe that they've had to leave their homes behind, and also in many cases also leave husbands or partners behind as well, and other family members who are still inside Ukraine.
Yeah, we've seen such distressing videos, one in particular of a father saying goodbye to his daughter at a train station and reading a letter she wrote for him. It's heartbreaking seeing that. And there are 7.5 million children at risk during this war. 500,000 have already fled Ukraine. How do you manage something on this scale?
That's right. Yeah, the importance of scaling up the response is absolutely critical. And what UNICEF is doing is we're setting up
Toby, you're breaking up. Can you hear me?
For a period. I can hear you now, yes.
Oh, great. Sorry, we lost you as you started answering that question. So give it another try. Yeah, I have lost that connection to Toby. He is actually in Romania and the border to Ukraine, so signal issues there are expected. We'll try to reestablish the connection and go back to him. Stay with us.